it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Monday, they're short shifts though. It really depends on the day because he works at the Schwann's warehouse over by Delco.
Oh, okay.
He's not a driver. He's just a handler. Yeah. But every day it depends on how long. Do you have me on air, kid?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it. He usually has it over here.
He works. Tuesdays he only has 2 trucks to load usually, but I guess he has a semi sometime today. So he might either have to go back later tonight,
Or do it today if it comes.
yeah, or do it sometime today. Like we have to do running around today anyway, which is why I came to town. Because I have to.
Mom, they need the white
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Do you like the Peeps? The sprinkle marshmallows? The things that are just pouring with sugar? Yeah.
Well,
She likes the sour watermelon ones.
I don't like any Peeps. Gross.
Neither do I. I like blowing them up in the microwave.
I have, is there any way you can come into town next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Because I have court at 10 a.m. and I have no one to watch them.
Yeah.
Because I got arrested like a week after getting here
Oh.
for disorderly conduct. Because people pissed me off.
Yeah.
And the cops pissed me off.
Yeah, that's like they not fair about it either. They like purposely take you off. But yeah, I don't work Tuesdays, so I can.
Because I was gonna ask my mom, but she usually has kids. And well, see, the thing is, the person that got me arrested was Carl, my brother, because he was dispatching and he got tired of me calling to make a report, so he had me arrested.
Seriously?
So, oh yeah. So I don't talk to that asshole. I don't even look at him.
When was that?
A month ago, just under.
This is the wagon.
That's a nice way.
I was calling the cops to file a report on these guys that were messing with
And
me.
you can
And
talk.
Carl's like, oh, we gotta call the loud, obnoxious one. He's like, if you keep calling here, I'm gonna get you arrested.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I called back and like, you have to take the call. I used to be dispatcher. If I call, you need to take my report.
Yeah.
So he sent the cops here and arrested me at 3 o'clock in the morning.
And you can hold this.
My own brother.
What's the logic in that?
I don't know, but I'm sending him my fine. I better only get a fine.
That reminded me.
Oh,
well, okay, if I did that, I'd break the thing, because I'm like 200 pounds.
200 pounds.
Not really.
See, we just got that. When did we get that weight? A couple weeks ago?
Are you stuck in the blinds? You
Oh, Murr.
Mom! Mom! Are you okay? She's like, yes.
But I think my court's at 10:30 and it probably like takes like a half hour, hour or so.
Yeah, I can be here.
Otherwise I have to take them with and I don't want them to...
No, it's okay. I can watch them. I don't mind. Like, I'm off Tuesdays anyway, so.
We don't have an extra second vehicle. That's our second vehicle. So I'll go get bikes and stuff. So I'll probably have to bike down there.
No, it's Gene might if he gets done, he might come here
I
too
don't
for a
care.
little bit, but.
That's fine.
Oh,
Well, anyway,
He might seem really quiet, but he really likes you guys.
Well,
He's
the same
very,
way.
he hates people like a lot.
I'm very the same way.
That's what I was gonna tell you, because it reminded me about Carl getting me in trouble. The other day, or it wasn't the other day, it was like 2 months, no, a month and a half ago, I wanna
I
say.
got this.
Nice though.
Good. I wanna see the stickers.
I think they're all done.
Did you stick them all over the place? Anyway, you know, it was really icy out, and how they don't take care of the roads like in Mellon. Like, everything was just black ice. So Gene had to, like, do a quick U-turn as he was slipping.
Oh shit, is that the regular garbage or recyclable?
That looks like Eagle Recycling.
Oh no, that's regular, guys. Okay,
Oh,
I
is
gotta
it?
get the recycling out. I totally forgot. They don't come till like later, but anyhow.
Anyway, so he had to do a U-turn to save himself from, like, smashing. So he does a U-turn, and is on his way home. A cop followed him all the way home without pulling him over, waited until he was in our driveway to start flashing his lights and stuff.
Oh my God.
Gene didn't realize right away, and then all of a sudden sees him, and he gets out of the car, and the cop's like, "You get back in your vehicle right now." And he's like, "Okay." Gets
Yeah.
back in the vehicle. I don't know if you ever dealt with Mellon cops, but they're
No, but my
awful.
brother John used to be one.
Well, I mean,
No,
yeah.
The
So
neighbor's sweet.
he comes up and says that he didn't. tells Jeannie to did an unlawful U-turn or something. And he's like, well, it was glare ice. I had to. He didn't want to hear it. And then Gene was like trying to explain himself, and then he threatened him that he was going to get a disorderly conduct with him. And he's all confused. And then he has the audacity to say, oh, I smell, you know.
Yeah.
I smell it, so if I had another cop car, I could have you searched right now and arrested. And now he's all like confused, like what? We don't keep it in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't. So
Well, they always say that
exactly.
because that's their way of getting to search your
So
vehicle.
fined us $275
For the U-turn?
and said he was cutting him a break because he could have got him for a disorderly conduct.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
And we're already strapped for money, like here and there, but thankfully we got our tax return in time that we could pay the fine. So
Yeah,
it was just BS.
Because of the conditions of the road, and you're still gonna get a 300. What do you want me to do?
Well,
then?
they're also
Slip
really
inside
bored up in Mellon, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
want to take you for anything that
Right,
you
and then
find.
he's gonna follow you all the way home and then tell you what you did wrong.
Oh, look at it's a baby kitty. Come here, kitty.
There, is she out? There
Yeah.
she is. She's
She looks
really,
like Naoki, except
she's,
she's like, oh great.
she's a little weary of this child. Because,
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with baby kitty, Lil?
I love to hold.
And what's gonna happen?
He go up to hate.
She's gonna grow up to hate you because you
You guys
chase
think
her.
that's funny? That's funny.
Well, I'm watching 2 episodes.
Of what?
Well, what are you guys doing on Saturday? Because I'm gonna be at the Farm and Garden Show at the Civic Center, and they've got a petting zoo there. And
Oh, really?
I'll be there with a bunch of the critters.
Oh, well, we'll probably have to stop by.
I mean, you know,
Oh, no, we will. We didn't know what, because we went to the Home and Sports Show this weekend, and
Yeah.
they loved it, so I'm sure they will love the Farm and Garden Show better.
well, they're gonna have
Because they have,
not
like,
just.
ducks and geese and all
Yep,
that
they've
other
got
stuff,
cow.
yeah.
I think they usually bring a cow or
Oh,
something.
they'll love that.
And I kind of want to buy some local honey because I really like the honey vendors that go there. But-
What's up, Lil?
I want some coffee.
No, you're not having
Oh,
any more
shh,
coffee.
Here, you can have a sip of mine. Just kidding, you don't want that.
I love coffee.
You love coffee, what? You don't want to get addicted to that stuff.
No,
Right.
It's
look.
bad for you.
Uh-oh, your
You know what
textures are
happens
all-
too when you drink coffee every day? If you don't drink it every day, you start getting really bad headaches.
Yeah.
Really bad headaches.
And that's a headache.
Oh, I get headaches all the time, don't I?
Yeah, I know.
I think I get that from you because
Yeah.
I've been getting migraines like crazy
I
lately.
have.
Alexis,
They,
watch this. Watch this.
They, prescribed me
Ah!
some
Whoa! Whoa!
pill that you're supposed
Whoa.
to take right before the migraine starts.
Does it help?
I did something
I've taken one and it helped when it started, but the problem is mine come on so fast that I don't have time to take it. They wanted me to go up and get shots. I'm like, are you kidding me? Drive while my fucking head is dropped?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and the neighbor's crying because his car broke.
why'd you break his car? Did you break his car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have honestly found the best thing that works for headache is marijuana and for my
Yeah,
migraines. And
that'll work too. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
in
if you're in a
Washington,
pinch, honestly, Excedrin migraine works for me.
I've used that, but
Your system can get used to it, and then it can not do it.
Watch
it's hard
this.
for me.
Oh!
It's hard for me to
Oh!
do anything when they come. I just have to lay down under blankets and not do
Oh,
anything.
and the
but-
light is really bad.
But these two, it's hard with these two when I'm all by myself, so it's like.
And I have these funny ones.
Oh yeah, you got button buns?
It's got cheddar buns.
I have. I bet you mom doesn't realize I'm out of minutes and she's been trying to text me all morning. Can you go get my phone for me? That's not mine.
Oh, that's not.
That's
It's up there though. It's up there. It's up there by your chichi there. Yeah. I got the little tiny phone everyone makes fun of. Becky got, I don't know.
What's her schedule like?
Who's?
Becky's.
Oh, it sucks because, well, she's supposed to be working in Ashland, but she's still working in Hayward.
What? She has
she
to
works-
drive all the way to
She works
Hayward?
7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
That's funny.
She works 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday.
Oh, that poor
And,
girl.
yeah, she has to leave here at like 5:30. It wasn't in the winter when it was so horrible.
Oh, she probably had to leave
leave
even
2 hours.
earlier.
She was supposed to have her job here 2 months ago, and she's still working in Hayward, and it's pissing everyone off because I can't work
Where's
while
she?
she's down
Is she
there.
supposed to be at MMC?
No, she's working at the crisis bed.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, and So that's the same people she works for, but
Do they realize that they're totally screwing her over, or do they just
they
not
know.
care?
Well, they gave her a $500 bonus last month for travel for.
She better
gas,
be reimbursed
but
for that.
We had to get our front brakes fixed, we had to get our back brakes fixed. Now the thermostat shot. That car was not made to drive to Hayward and back all
No.
day every day, and the reason for us to move up here was so I could work.
Right.
I can't work while she's living and working in Hayward because there's
Right,
no one to watch
because
the
there's no
kids.
much, yeah.
And we can't afford daycare.
Well, like I said, I'm off on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I could always come in to town because I come in early. Gene
Yeah.
goes to work really early, so
See, that's good to know because there's been times where Jason's called and asked if I could come help, and I'm like, I
yeah.
gotta take the kids. If I'm working down at the hotel, I can probably take them with me. But at the same time, if I do open up that hotel and start working and running it, if you want a job there, you can have one. Like if you want a clean house,
That would
or
be-
clean rooms or whatever.
That would
I'll
be
give you a
awesome.
job for sure. Because,
I mean, Columbia is okay. It's a big corporation.
Well,
I
yeah,
know how it is
yeah.
working. They're nice to me there, but you can tell I am the lowest on the totem pole
Right.
there because I am the only part-timer. My wage isn't bad. I make $14.37,
Wow.
and
Stop.
that's the lowest starting wage. But I get like zero benefits, none.
what
And
you have to work there for so long, or you have to be.
You have to have a
full-time?
certain amount of hours.
Oh, I get it.
And
And they're doing it just enough to keep you under.
well, I
Or-
could probably stretch my hours, but the thing is I really dislike the environment there. I think it's just the air itself is just dirty to breathe in there.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
lumbery. Just,
Right, like that tiny.
I feel like
pitchy-
I've been getting sicker more since working there.
Oh, you're probably breathing in a lot of that sawdust and a lot of whatever else. Plus, if you're custodial working and you're using all the chemicals.
Yep, constantly. I mean, they do use some environmentally friendly
Yeah.
chemicals. They try to,
But it's
which is
expensive.
nice for them, but it's only so much. And honestly, my short shifts really wear me out there because I'm hauling really heavy loads
Oh
back to and from the dumpsters and stuff.
yeah. Well,
And it's just really, really dirty, grimy work. Like when I have to blow out the vacuum cleaners, I have to wear those big dust masks.
oh, because
And it's just black everywhere, and my skin gets all black, and the maintenance guys keep saying to me, oh, you should be a maintenance cleaner. Maintenance cleaner hours is 8 hours Friday, 12 hours back-to-back Saturday, Sunday. And I'm like, huh?
No.
And another 8 hours on Monday, and I'm like, no, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, right.
I don't like working full-time, as weird as that is. I mean,
Right.
I could, but I have so many animals at home to take care
yeah.
of.
Well, that's the other thing. You've got all
That
the animals.
business,
Lil, what are you
yes.
doing in there?
I'm opening all the food. This is the place, and I want the pie, and then this. So where are pink?
Whose is this?
Um,
This is my
no, not.
iPad. iPad?
No, it's not.
No.
It's the other. So this is the.
Is this your dog?
Oh no, the cat.
He looks like he's big enough to be a puppy.
Yeah, he's big enough to be a puppy.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the name was right behind me. This is what we were trying to do with
Is this your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come give me a big hug. Come give me a big hug. Come give me a big hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Who's your favorite pony on My Little Pony? Do you want to know who mine is? Guess. She's blue. Rainbow Dash.
Wow. And yeah. And mine is Applejack and Rainbow Dash.
You like?
Yeah, this my day.
I like Fluttershy too.
This my day, and you guys it.
Twilight Sparkle.
No,
Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie.
Do you like this because she parties?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he loves cake.
She loves to party, doesn't she?
Yeah, he loves cake. And he loves cake. And my day, That's what
Oh, it's Paw Patrol.
the neighbor. I didn't see the neighbor's dad. That is nice.
I'm done. What are you doing? Brush your teeth?
No.
You
No.
Well, can we move this, please?
That's a neat wagon.
Yeah, it's got a cover for it too.
Yeah, and he got it the mom.
Because we needed,
He got
well,
it.
we needed a
He
way to
got
get
it
around.
the mom.
Well, yeah.
I have a bike. You know that thing that
And
stroller?
he got it.
Yeah.
we have, but it's at her
got
grandpa's
it
house.
the-
We can't get
He
it.
got it at Mama.
At Walmart. Walmart is where I have to go in a little bit because I have to get some cheap T-shirts to go get a logo printed on them.
Oh, hard graphics.
Yeah,
Have
I'm
you
hoping-
checked online? Or it's probably too late to
It's-
get it by Saturday. Huh?
Well, I checked Vistaprint because that's where I was getting my business cards and
Yeah.
other stuff from. Their shirts were really pricey there, and then they charged a bunch for shipping. So I was like, I'm gonna wait on them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I just bring the shirts to Heart Graphic, how much they'll charge to put the logo on it. So hopefully it won't
Shouldn't
be
be
too
that
expensive.
much. I mean, we used to get our softball uniforms from Hard Graphics, and they weren't
Well,
the cheapest, but they're also very better. They're better than.
Well, yeah, and-
like, you know.
Plus, it's I like giving my business to the local
Right.
people.
Oh yeah.
They told me they'd charge me
I
only
got
like $5 for a laminated poster. So.
Oh, that's not bad. Hey, come on now.
Is that toothpaste clear? Weird.
Yeah, I know.
I
you
got some.
I have sparkling water or something if you want something.
I think. You said you had coffee.
I do.
I'll top off some of my coffee here because it's getting cold and I hate drinking cold coffee.
Right here.
This. It's a little bit more.
You're gonna take the rest of the house when we get. There's another one in there. I don't know where she is. That's the sheet.
Oh, okay, that's fine. She's are usually on green.
He is in there. We just fed them and they get really crazy because when we have crickets, they can't catch them as fast as they catch the
Well, okay, the dummy,
worms, but
the dummy that had the gecko that I caught from them,
yeah.
they never fed him any live insects.
Uh-huh.
They only dried, which is not.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
See, look. A little.
Oh my god.
But we got these in the mail. They come in this. We got.
Oh, did you get them from Fruit? Yep, that's where I get these.
That tiny piece that has also the
You want to feed the cats? Well, let's wait until the little kitty shows up, okay? Anyhow, that coffee pot, as soon as you pour the water in and put it down, it moves. It's 30 seconds.
I've heard that phones are awesome.
Yeah, it was. They got it for us. I looked it online. It was like $180. I'm like, let's bring it back and take the cash. And then Becky's like, well, what happens when they come over for coffee? Oh shit!
Like, hey, why are you using
Yeah.
an extra coffee?
Yeah, why are you using the $19 sunshine thing when we bought you a $200 coffee?
He got these.
Paw Patrol, right? Paw Patrol's pretty cool. I like the German Shepherd one.
Yeah, and then don't call it Tank.
No, not Chase, just Marshall.
Oh yeah, so I was, so my gecko, he will only, it's really hard for me to get him to eat anything because he's just not used to eating the proper stuff.
Oh, right.
So I think he's just like, he likes wax worms.
That's what we usually feed these guys.
I don't know if it's the way they move that he likes better, but the mealworms don't, he'll eat them sometimes, but they don't seem to catch his attention as much.
These guys cannot. We've tried feeding them the dead ones,
Yeah,
like the dried
they
mealworms.
don't do it.
They won't eat them because they don't move.
Right.
You put a waxworm down there. If it's not moving, it'll stare at it.
That's what my gecko
And then
does.
as soon as there's movement, wham.
Bang, yeah.
But if there's no movement, there was one. A cricket was sitting on the male's leg the other day.
They won't do it.
It wasn't moving, so. But I can't keep. I don't like keeping crickets in the cages because I heard crickets bite.
They
like,
can,
That's
yeah.
why I only feed like. A lot of people just throw crickets into the spiders. I manually feed her.
That's what you're technically supposed to do. Like with all of my lizards, I tweeze feed them,
Yeah.
and anything they don't eat, I pull over
Right,
right away.
because, yeah, those crickets can, I guess they can like bite, like flea bites or
Yeah.
whatever, so
Well, even mealworms, I don't let the mealworms just sit in the thing because
leave her.
otherwise they're gonna turn into pupa and beetling, and I don't want them beetling in the
Oh, yeah. But you know what? That's probably what was in there. I gave the spider a few bigger mealworms when we didn't have crickets,
Were there beetles in there?
and I found a beetle in there about a week or two
It's probably a
later. I'm
darkling
like,
beetle.
Watch
Did a
this.
beetle get in here?
Yeah, that's
because they
an
turn
adult
into
mealworm.
beetles. I
Alexis,
didn't know
watch
that.
this.
Yeah, actually, I think it was you that told me that when we were at your house when you showed us your mealworm.
Yeah, because
Here he is.
Uh-oh.
He's looking for you too.
Did he find no? He didn't find you yet. That's scary. Oh, we found him!
He got ya.
He was trying to go
Yeah,
out.
I throw all my beetles together because then they'll give me mealworm eggs, and I just throw the substrate into my mealworm container. They're actually really easy to breed. It just takes a long time to be able to
You
get
see
them.
the eggs though?
No,
They got
they're like
behind, right?
microscopic.
Yeah, like, you just know where they are.
You can see the larva when they're big enough, but they're just itty bitty.
Right, I can imagine the eggs are just tiny.
Yeah, that's why I'm careful every time I clean, like I take the old potatoes out and put new potatoes in there, I scrape them off in case there's any eggs on them.
See, I don't do that. I just leave those potatoes in there and rot. But the thing was when I was feeding the
Crickets like that stuff though. Crickets
They eat.
they eat the decay,
Yeah,
so.
because I put the crickets in there, one cricket just stopped and started eating the shedding of one of the lizards. I'm like, well, at least it's got a last meal.
Yeah, there you go.
But because they'll usually eat their own shed.
They do, yeah.
But there was little pieces and
Mine just got over shedding. I don't know if he's a male or a female. I just consider him a male because he's smaller.
they these guys shed at least once every 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
Constantly, they're shedding.
that's my corn snake. She sheds a lot, and I'm like, I know stuff about snakes, but their rate of shed is all so different. And Maeve's not growing anymore, so I think she's just constantly, yeah.
Well, that spider, I've had her for 7 years now, and she sheds twice a year.
That's really cool. Their sheds look really cool.
I thought she was dead once. I thought
Yeah,
it was her.
they're just like,
Yep, it was. And I'm like, oh my god, my spider's dead.
yeah.
And I go over there, and it was the shell. I even dug a hole for it and everything.
You know, one of these times, it would be fun for all of us to go to a reptile expo because a lot of times they have invertebrates there like that, and they bring like all kinds of different tarantulas.
Really?
They bring mantis. Mantis would be fun to have.
Oh, they'd be so cool. Like
There's a guy up at the snake pit that sells giant Thai shield mantis, and they get like this big.
Oh my god, I think those were the ones we saw in the
He was trying to sell me some, and I'm like, nah,
What do they eat besides themselves?
mealworms.
Mealworms?
Yep. When they're little, I guess when they're just tiny, they eat like fruit flies,
Oh,
or like flightless
the,
fruit flies or
the
something.
larva or whatever?
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm friends with that guy up at the snake pit, but
Oh,
The what?
oh,
Feed the cats? Well, we don't need to feed the cats. Did you feed them?
no.
Mom did this morning.
I didn't feed my cat this morning. She's gonna be mad at me when I get home.
Usually feed them twice a day. Becky only likes to feed them once a day, but when they're sitting here,
Screaming.
Arlo will literally get in your feet and start messing. And
Sorry, I've got a.
you got allergy? I got allergy pills.
I took my Zyrtec, but they're starting to get amped up because it's spring, and I am slightly allergic to dog dander.
Oh, well, that's not, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to have two dogs when you're really allergic. Well, not really allergic, but I'll be like brushing Loki because he's a husky. They have to be brushed a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And his hair bothers me. So I'll be
Oh,
sitting there
okay,
brushing
yeah.
him, his hair will start landing on me, and I'll start getting a rash.
That's the one thing.
So
Gene, like to shed.
Gene tells me, he's like, well, just let me brush him. I'm like, you don't do it right. You don't brush him through. I've actually started getting him used to being vacuumed. Like, I'll take the hose on the vacuum and just kind of brush it along him.
Oh, yeah.
And he's
Does he like that?
kinda. He wants to eat the hose
Oh,
because he
right.
thinks I'm playing with him. But
Oh, yeah, most dogs.
The neighbor doesn't have.
Orwell, you leave her alone.
Lady hates it. You've seen my border collie. She was outside
Yeah.
the one time that you came.
Yes.
Oh gosh, when we have visitors over and they're both inside at the same time, I can barely deal with it. But she is terrified of the vacuum. She'll like try to go and hide under our bed and she doesn't fit, so she'll like get herself stuck under
Oh,
there.
no. What will? You need new band-aids? Then take those ones off and give me new ones.
And I got a new snake. I'm so mad about this. You seen my hognose snake?
Yeah.
The little
Yeah.
upturned snout
Yeah.
guy? So some lady at my work, she has snakes too, I guess.
Uh-huh.
She asked me, she told me out of the blue her female hognose died, and she didn't know why. And her male was being really bitey with her kids, and her kids didn't want to handle it. And she's like, well, you take it. And I'm like, sure, I don't see why not, you know, and I'm thinking, why are you getting rid of it just because of your kids? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But
And those are expensive, aren't they?
hog nose are pretty expensive. Usually they're around $100. So
Yeah, that's
just for a
cool.
normal one.
Because after we went to your house, Becky definitely wants a snake, but we gotta wait till we either get the house or. But
Right.
we were gonna consult you, and then we were gonna go
Yeah.
up to that snake guy. But
Yeah.
she said either a hog nose or the what was it, corn?
You should eat or a ball. Does she want a ball python?
She wanted a ball python, but those are so expensive.
Actually, no. Not normal marks. You can get them for $40.
Really?
Mhm.
We must have lived in the wrong place.
I can, if you guys want one, I can get one. I can figure
Yeah.
out where to
Well,
get it from.
yeah, we do want one at the time.
So you just let me know what kind. Hog nose would probably.
The easiest, what are the easiest to take care of? Probably a python, the ball python.
Ball
'cause
python,
What do you feed them
definitely.
once a month? or
Yeah,
so?
and they're not as bitey.
Right.
Hog
Well, yeah.
nose are very bitey.
We used to hold Mom's, the one that you have.
Yeah, Dex.
We used to hold Dexter all the time. put
He
him on
is
our bed.
just an angel. He is never.
But he's not gonna get any bigger. That's the
No,
he gets.
he's. They usually stay that size.
You want candy in a bowl? Did you have breakfast?
No.
You want some Mickey waffles first? Yeah. We're not gonna have candy in a bowl.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
love
So,
eating waffles.
Mickey waffles. Those sound cool.
And I'm a white yes. Give us white we had to get.
You don't have a microwave, so you have to deal with let's see what I hate the tiny house. Becky wanted a tiny home. Can you imagine that shit?
Right? Okay, Jean's constantly like, oh, I'm like, no, it's not gonna work for my reptile.
Oh, you got, yeah.
But anyway, so this lady brings me this hog nose.
Yeah.
It says it's older than Zim. So Zim is around a year and 4 months, I think. So he's still, I think he's just getting into it.
Yeah.
She said the snake is 2.5 years old. I have never seen such a malnourished and emaciated snake.
That's why it was so bad.
Well, she thinks it's normal size. She's like, oh, it just lets it grow. I'm like, you don't feed it. Like, if this were a dog or a cat, you'd be arrested for animal abuse. I'll show you. Anytime I want to enter my phone with the size for anything. So I'll show her pictures and you can see it, even though you've seen it. Just how chunky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe you ever figure out what to do like that.
This is the insect. Look at that.
Oh,
See, it's
yeah.
and it's got really sagging skin. Yeah, I gotta make it once, but I.
He's walking in the grass.
Like right here, like I messaged my friend, like I had a snake thing, and he's like, yeah, that snake is in bad condition. He's like, if you can get it on a good feeding schedule for like a month,
Yeah.
he'll probably be okay, but then you have to watch out to see if he has any congenital issues.
Right, because then I gotta run the recycles out real quick if you don't mind.
No.
I don't know if you want.
You're like the size of the coffee table cat.
Yeah. He's like eating his paw. It's okay. Come here.
Alright, well, I'll be right back. I don't think you're.
So I love making waffles. I love making
Which kitty's your
waffles.
favorite? Do you have a favorite, or do you like all of them just the same?
I just like all of them. I like them all because she's cute.
Yeah, they are.
She looks. My phone's at 79%.
I gotta check to make sure she's separated first.
Actually,
Do they take them once a month?
Once every 2 weeks, I
Oh,
think.
every 2 weeks, okay.
Okay.
It was once a month in Hayward. It's once every 2 weeks here, I think. Until then.
Cute.
You say meow.
Are you jealous because I'm not petting you?
Probably if it's Orwell. We like to call him the big asshole.
He's literally like, when he was laying on the coffee table, he could be the coffee
Oh, yeah.
table.
Okay. Here's my pictures from yesterday.
Like that?
Yeah, that's my.
Oh, are you trying to look at your broken lip?
He showed me his, yeah, let me see. Did you cry? Did it hurt?
Oh, it hurts.
Aw.
Can you show her? You want to show her your lip? Ready?
Oh. Ow. Does it hurt now?
No.
No.
Here you go,
that's
bud.
Mom,
Yeah,
Mom,
but
me
you
some
can you
stuff.
go eat first. I have to go put the recycling out.
Oh,
Okay?
good. Here, put it over here.
use the video from yesterday. I like.
Those are your Mickey waffles? Oh, those will be fun, huh?
I want to eat the butter. I want to eat the butter.
You just like to eat the butter?
And
Come on, just answer me. I'm pretty sure it's recycling.
And this is my blue tablet.
Where's the...
Is this your tablet?
Yeah.
Do you watch shows on it?
And I watch YouTube Pay.
Oh, okay.
I watch Little Sister.
Oh, you watch the toy videos on YouTube.
Yeah, look at this
Do
video.
you watch slime videos too? I feel like that's a big thing with
Yeah, they're not allowed to have slime because they destroy everything
yeah,
with
that's-
slime. Everything. Did you get my
Want
message?
to see that outside?
Is it recycling day? Okay, I gotta get them out then. Because they just came in. Alright. And Lex is gonna come next Tuesday first, so I can record. Yeah. Okay, so anyhow, I'm gonna go on this. Okay, bye.
Yeah, do you guys want me to come babysit you next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Watch out, Arlo. I'll be right back.
Arlo, come here.
Okay. Oh, there's a little
I like Arlo. He's soft.
Okay.
Do you always record the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have fun doing that?
Yeah. Yeah. You need to see that video.
You could be a broadcaster, huh?
I heard that.
Oh, you guys have an air fryer. I have one of those too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, is that you? Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
How old are you now?
I'm 4 rows 3.
3. Okay. So you guys aren't 37 and 58? No. That'd be silly, huh?
And
Do you know how old I am? You guess?
yeah, 10,
24.
What? And my mom's 34.
How old's Dad?
45. There's the white castle burger.
There's the White Castle burgers.
I only like.
Careful, it might be hot.
It's done. I only like the meat.
You only like the meat, not the bread.
What? This was May 11th.
May 11th. That was a while ago.
He's obsessed with time and temperature.
That's what Becky was saying, like, all the time.
It's not done yet.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's not done yet? No.
Okay, I gotta keep cooking. What are we at? Yeah, sometimes it's stuff not out in the microwave. So.
Yeah, sometimes.
There might
Okay,
be
we
another
have
one
presents.
that I have in storage somewhere.
Oh no, we don't use them on purpose.
Oh,
I
okay.
got
I mean, I do. Becky doesn't.
You would have a pencil.
Finn.
We use
You're
our
done,
air
shut it off.
fryer. We use our air fryer and our microwave.
Oh, we use our air fryer more than we use any.
Yeah, our oven doesn't work.
I gotta show you.
So it's either stovetop or air fryer.
Hey, are you done?
No.
You gonna show her your room? It's
Okay.
probably really messy. Come
That's
on, Finn.
right.
Can you please shut this
I
off?
want to show you.
Can I shut it off?
No, I want to say bye.
Well, then come over here and say goodbye. You can't keep it running.
And she says no jumping on
Please.
Look at this. Look at that. I'm sitting this one out.
Silly.
Yeah.
Oh, see. Did you shut it off? Why is it still on?
Hi guys.
Right here.
Oh, yeah, guys.
Shut it off, please, so we can watch Maury or Steve. Hey, Lil. Did you show Lex pork and beans? You alright?
Yeah.
Show her pork and beans.
Yeah. Oh, they're so cute.
Where's your boy? Where's your boy? Where's your boy? Yo, where's your boy?
I don't know, pork and beans. The fatter one's pork, the other one's beans. They kind of nibble, but
Alright, wait.
now they're expecting snacks, so. Okay, here.
Where'd you get them?
From,
Yeah.
they were Todd's,
okay.
and he and the kids just neglected them, and he asked one day if we wanted them, and Becky's like, well, if you're just gonna get rid of them, we'll take them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we didn't pay out.
Well, that's good. They're not my ideal pets, but, I mean, I breed mice and rat. My rat actually just had her babies 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many babies do they
12 to 16. Yeah. You got cabbage? Oh, I bet you the guinea pigs love that.
Here, give some to Bun Bun. Give him some rice. Okay, give that to Bun Bun. Give it to Bun Bun. There you go, Bun Bun. Bunchito.
I like guinea pigs.
Yeah, I know people who feed them to their snakes and stuff.
I feed them only if they passed away because I would never do that to someone's animal. But I can see buying it just to do that. Yeah, that's the whole reason I got a pair of rats for breeding, so I can raise the 2 feet. Although they're really cute, so I don't have issues with that. Well, I don't feed live animals. They're all frozen or yeah.
That's how mom was. Oh,
Have you seen my house? Or better perspective on it?
Alexis, you got to see this. Look at the neighbor.
You have nothing over
Alexis, come here. I need you. Look at
Lex too. It's easier on you.
Here, buddy. They're hot.
I want this. Can I have
Did he find you again?
Yeah.
Yeah. In Chicago? That's a cute little unicorn. It's like a brown.
You got
It's gonna land on your head.
We
Land on your head.
love my boy. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at
It's gonna eat your waffles.
You got this. You got this.
Whoa, Orwell.
Whoa. Look at you got this, Amy.
And that, see, I can't sit in that or I'd break it. I've got a big heavy foot.
And
So it would just be.
He don't break it.
You're not gonna break what?
He don't.
Well, if I sat on it, I would break it by accident. Because I'm too heavy for that.
Look at that. And that's it to this.
Well, I'm too heavy for that shit.
And maybe this is and it makes sound.
And it makes sound.
Have you ever read this? The Jungle?
And
Oh my
Is
God.
it a good one?
It was written in the early 1900s. It changed the meat industry because it talked about how they used to like just chop the meat raw.
Oh,
Anyway,
no wonder everyone was sick.
it's about. But anyhow, this guy wrote it trying to show everyone how bad capitalism is, and it ended up making the Food and Drug Administration instead. So.
I bet you know what? I would like to read that, and I bet Jean would like to read it.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
you
she's
can take it.
obsessed with
I
that
have,
stuff.
We bought it at the
Well, I
library.
have a lot of your own books if you want them
Then
back,
look
you
at
know.
this.
But yeah, it's a great book. It's gross though. Like it's about this Polish immigrant who comes to Chicago to work. In one part, he finds $100 bill, which back then was like $1 million.
Yeah.
But he goes in all these places trying to break it. Nobody will break it because they think he stole it.
Yeah.
So he literally was rich, but he couldn't do anything with it.
Huh,
It's so sad. But
that
the,
is sad.
But the way they talk about the meat industry, oh, like what they used to do back before they had regulations, it's disgusting. But I'm trying to think of when that, it was written in like 1900, I think, 1910 something.
Wait
Yeah.
And I'm reading this one right now. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it talks about how plants are.
Oh,
really-
actually, our professor talked about
yeah,
one
are
of these
way more.
books.
Anyway, so I
Yeah.
bought some cactuses the other day, Pinky and the Brainy.
I really like that reference.
And
Wait, where did you get those cactuses?
oh, they have a whole bunch there. Now.
And you know what? The thing I like about those is they're easy to take care of because you only have to water them.
Well,
Like,
like, yeah, this guy I water and he drips on my fucking computer, but there's nowhere else to put him. But
I always like the vines though. They look really cool.
he was climbing on this, and I moved it, and he keeps going back at it. So I keep putting them up there.
They're a lot smarter than we intend them to be.
Oh my God! This book is talking about how this guy hooked the plant up to a lie detector, and the plant could see what was going to happen before he even did it.
Yeah,
Like it knows ahead of time. Like it would try to move away from him when he was thinking about hurting it.
yeah.
And it would
That's
come to him if he wanted to like pet it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was back in the 60s when they were doing this, but you don't hear about it because
No, because you don't want
you don't want, well, vegans would have a real problem with thinking that their plants.
They'd have to eat I don't know. They have to learn how to filter food
Right,
like
because
sponges.
plants are smarter than humans
Yeah.
and animals.
Well, look how they've established themselves
Right.
on this planet. Those are good ones. I like the wild harvest.
They'll
ones.
be here long before or long after us. And
Okay, well,
I Google
they'd
Earth.
actually do better after we're gone.
I do a lot of research on Google Earth. I look for old stuff, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'd like to read your blog posts about
And
that
we
stuff.
found. Well, I looked at North Sentinel Island. It's by India, and there's an undiscovered tribe there that kills anyone that tries to get on the island.
Is that the guy, that missionary that
Yeah,
went over
oh,
there
yeah.
and got killed? Yeah.
Well, nobody's made it back alive.
No.
But India protects them. They say leave them alone. They've been there for 10,000 years without any human contact.
Yeah.
You look at the island, it's all trees.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't that nice? Like,
yeah.
And this is my
I
look
puppy.
at what we're doing. That's why
Yeah.
I'm so angry at stuff now because
This is my puppy.
it's your Peppa Boy
And that whole thing about
environment is scary.
Well,
Like,
you think about the Amazon rainforest, how it's a quarter of what it used to be. And
the
that's-
mass extinction we're putting on this planet to our species is
love
not normal because
Well, no.
extinction is normal.
But not at
This rate. Yeah, exactly.
Well, the best example is 10,000 years ago after the last ice age when all those huge giant sloths and everything
Yeah,
were
the
wandering
giant
around.
land mammals.
They all got slaughtered or died out because there wasn't enough food for them and the humans butchered them.
That's what's, my old wolf example is we have like 900 some in Wisconsin, and
Yeah.
apparently that's too many for us here, and they want to
They
reduce
wanna
it down to
reduce-
300.
I remember when there was only like 50.
Yep.
And my grandpa and Tony and I were hunting once, and we saw two of them walking across the road, and they stopped and they looked right at us.
They're smart. They're smart things.
And then they reintroduced them, and then they wanted to start killing them again because there was too many of them. Like, they're fucking animals, leave them alone.
Yeah.
Like the
How about
elk,
we start regulating ourselves before
Right.
them, in my opinion.
or the elk
Transformer?
that they put in Clam Lake. There's like, what, 30 of them? now
I
or
actually,
whatever.
Gene and I got to see 2 of them.
Did you?
On the side of the road, they stopped and stared.
That is so awesome. They're
Huge,
huge,
and I'm
aren't
like, Gene, what are? He's like, oh my gosh, those are elk.
Yeah, see, now there's like 50 or 60 of them. So
And now they're
they wanna-
selling tags
Yeah, they want to call
already.
them down to like 30 or something like that.
So just 30? Like, that's
Did
not
you,
a lot.
or the wolves on Isle
Yeah,
Royal?
I've been following the Isle Royal wolves.
That one wolf that came off the mainland and got killed like 2 days later
Yep.
by a BB, I think they said it was, or something. Oh, huh. People that
Those
just
air,
shoot
they're like air rifles or something. They make me furious.
yeah.
The cat that is at my mom's farm, she has a bunch of BBs lodged behind her ear from somebody who shot at her.
Oh, that is insane.
Scary.
I can't believe that people would actually do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Even to things like squirrels, like just leave it there.
What the fuck is a squirrel ever doing to you? You know, like I
The only
know
thing that they annoy me with is when they steal from my bird feeder, but there's nothing I can do about that.
there's anti-squirrel bird feeders.
Oh, you can
going-
actually Vaseline the poles.
Oh,
That's
I never thought of
hilarious.
that. Yeah.
I've
Why is
seen
that working, kid?
I've seen videos and they're just like this and they can't get up and it's
There's
hilarious.
one. It's like it spins when they get on it. It spins and it just whips them around. And there was a video they were watching. It was 2 squirrels on it. And just
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The other thing you can do that's humane is you can just put Cajun seasoning
You
or
need to stop this. If you're done, I don't like it being on when there's nobody there.
right.
Yeah.
You can put Cajun seasoning in your bird mix and squirrels don't like that. And the birds
And the birds will eat
like
it?
spices, yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I would do that. That way.
Yeah.
Well, we used to feed the birds and we used to feed the squirrels. Like we buy corn.
Oh, and you'd buy like the peanuts or
Yeah.
something for the squirrels.
Oh, yeah. Peanuts in the shell. They
Love those. When I was in Australia, though, the peanuts attracted the cockatoos, and they would steal the bag
Oh,
right off my lap.
I
They would
bet.
like come flying in at me.
So here's North Sentinel Island. Look at that. There's a tribe of humans that have been there for 10,000 years.
Yep.
Anywhere from 50 to 500 of them, you're not sure. But look at that. It's all...
All trees. Look at that.
I'll show you this thing. These poor assholes. Look at this. Whoever got shipwrecked there, they died.
They died horribly.
Look at that though, it's so cool.
It is neat.
But I can look at and I can see kind of where they walk. Like,
Yeah, but you can also see that they don't alter their environment
not at all.
much like we do.
They don't. They haven't touched this in
Well, have
10,000
you
years.
seen that story about the guy that went there, even though he was told he knew he wasn't allowed
Yeah.
to go there because he wanted to preach
Right.
about the Bible
Yeah.
to them. He got killed,
Oh,
and then us in America got all mad
Yeah.
because we wouldn't punish
right.
the tribe. Like, what was your fault for going there?
Okay, I'm gonna get it.
Just
Yeah,
leave them
everyone.
be. Why do
even,
people have to try to?
India has a protection zone around it. Says if you go there, it's on
The
your own.
UK tries the same crap with them. They'll send
Yeah.
missionaries over there, and it's like just leave them.
You know what?
alone.
As soon as one white person touches contact with them, they're all gonna
Disease.
die because
Yep.
of the diseases. And that's why you can't go there now.
No.
Those tribes in Amazon that
And
get
those
contact
doggies,
die out.
those doggies eat.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have their way of living.
Those doggies die.
Who's doggy? Do you want to see a picture of my puppy?
Here. It's hot.
Yeah, she was telling me she doesn't eat the.
No,
she only
they
eats
only
the
eat
she
cheese
said.
and the meat. But then there was,
I only know.
because you can see how close it is to, well, I think that's Indonesia right there. But
Yeah,
there's
that's Africa.
India, and then there's Asia. Too. There's like Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. And there's. Now see, this is not.
That's New Zealand, right?
I believe so, but I always see.
Or is that New Zealand?
That's New Zealand.
No, that's Fiji.
No,
Wait.
Fiji's over here, I think, and this is New Zealand.
Yeah.
I'm not positive, but I firmly believe that the world is changing. Like, I believe, I know you've heard of the Mandela effect. I totally believe in it.
Oh, it's all everything's shifting.
Yeah, and
The maps that
The maps
we have
shifting.
mapped out, they don't look quite
like they
the same.
used to, because Australia, I remember, used to be tilted more like this and more
Yeah.
over here. New Zealand was more over here, and this guy was way over here.
I went to Fiji. I wish I could have actually went out and looked around, but I was only at the airport in Fiji.
Yeah,
So
whatever.
I know it was over there somewhere.
But look at this. See, like, Well, I know you've been there, but this like
Not in that part.
it's all desert. Well, Alice Springs, right? Like
Well, I was over there. I was on
big
the
mountain and
coast.
stuff. But yeah, this is
Yeah.
like the what do they call it? The outback or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where like Uluru is. And
The what do you call it? The
dang, that planet. It looked barren right there.
yeah. What are they called?
What, the Aborigines?
The Aborigines. They
Yeah.
came over like 60,000 to 80,000 years ago.
Oh yeah, and you know what? After they dumped all the prisoners,
Yeah.
they wiped them all out.
Oh yeah, and the ones they didn't kill, they enslaved.
Yep.
Have you seen the pictures of them just sitting there with chains on and shit? And it's like, oh,
No, and you know what? I met an Aboriginal when I was there, and he was a really cool guy.
I bet.
Actually, he was telling me a little bit about their history and stuff, and
I can imagine. And well, Antarctica's got its own shit going on, but there's something really creepy going on in Antarctica because how
is that
come
green?
it changes? I don't know if it's the rendering or if.
Actually, there's moss that grows there occasionally.
I could be. But I found a pyramid here. And why is Australia, why is it the only country that the entire world says you can't go there? Why is Antarctica the only country that
Look
the
how
whole world
much
says you can't go
minute.
there?
I want to go to, and now it makes me want to go.
Right. People say it's because there's aliens there or Nazis
Or because it's too cold. We live in Wisconsin, it's
Yeah.
too cold.
and like the Rothschilds, you've heard that name.
I think
They own an island on it. It's like, how can they own an island? And, I don't
Right.
know, there's a lot of shit that's going on in Antarctica.
that we don't know about.
Operation High Jump,
You didn't color any of this.
1947.
Color it.
Where's that? See it?
I should Google Earth more.
I
want
want
This
to
one.
see you picture of puppies.
The puppies. Oh yes, I was gonna show you my puppy.
See, I know I've
met my puppy.
posted.
They want to see it. My brother wants to see it.
Okay, hold on, let me see here.
Yeah.
I really like your photoshops. by
Oh
the way.
yeah, I get some good ones. But anyhow, where was that?
I have two puppies.
Hey,
and-
Oh, it's on the walkie.
No. My day, that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to show.
Do you want to see my bugs?
This is what Jason's helping me make Becky
Whoa.
for Mother's Day.
Whoa.
It's called a biblio chair.
Those are
You made that?
scary.
No, we're gonna make it.
Yeah, that is
We have the
so-
instructions and everything, and we're gonna put it right there.
Very.
That is awesome.
But yeah,
That is the coolest thing
I'm gonna
ever.
let her pick out whatever cushion she
Yeah,
wants.
right.
But we're making
Fabric.
all of this, and it should be done by May. But
That's beautiful.
I had to show her because
Well, yeah.
you know how much they want? $5,000.
There you go. Just start making
that's
those
what I
and
said. I
selling
told
those.
Jason we should start making them, and
Right?
this one. I know you've seen that I'm very political and
Look
probably
how much
That's all right.
minutes I've been
anti.
playing.
I'm not gonna say I'm for Trump, but I'm very definitely anti-Democrats, especially after what they did to Bernie.
I'm anti.
And
Well,
what
I feel bad for
Hillary
Bernie.
did.
Bernie
Yeah.
was my one.
Oh, I was going all the
Soulless.
way with Bernie.
I was, and then Hillary had to do that.
Oh.
I'm not a Hillary person.
Hillary
you
needs
should
to
know
go to
that.
prison right now. Yeah, if you knew
But
the
I'm
shit
also
that she did.
I'm not
Wow.
pro-Trump either, just because he's very anti-environment, and I really
Right.
dislike that about him.
Well, that's Republican.
I
Yeah,
want
and
to
his
say.
wall. It's not because of
Like
the
it.
money I'm against his
I hate
wall.
the
I'm because of the
Because.
environmental
Yeah.
consequences of it.
But do you realize that all these illegals that come in illegally and live in our country get more money and benefits than you and I who live here and
Yeah.
are citizens?
And that is sad. But
Like a family
They
of
come-
4 Mexicans come here to live and work, but they don't work. They get on welfare. They get into the school system.
don't they have systems though that
Hey.
don't let them get on that?
Look at this.
Oh, gross. That's really gross.
But like I
They
don't-
come here though mostly undocumented on planes and then overstay their welcome. So I just
But
I
see,
don't-
this new wall he's making, though, it's slatted so things can get through, like animals and stuff. It's not a real wall. And see, if you knew, like,
I
because
just read a lot of, I guess,
Right.
scientific reports on
But
it.
see, and I've done no scientific report because right now I believe that putting $1 billion wall up and saving us $20 billion a year is worth it.
I
In my
guess.
opinion.
If it
Because
doesn't,
if you walked across the border right now to Canada, you get thrown in prison for
Right.
30 days and a $5,000 fine. You go to Europe and try to become a citizen in the United Kingdom, You can't. They'll send you home.
Yeah.
This is the only country
Hey,
in the entire world where you can just walk across the border.
Yeah.
Daddy, I eat all
And I get that, I do.
chocolate.
I'm so, I don't really associate myself with a party,
If you,
I guess.
right, well see, I'm more independent. But I
I'm
lean
just
towards
scared
libertarian.
of destroying the planet that we live on. That's what I'm scared of.
This one was from my dad. He's a pastor.
I love that. See, that's how you know you're independent, though, because a lot of Republicans are very religious. They're very...
And see, that's the thing. Everyone's
And
like,
I
how can you be a
hate that.
Republican and not be religious? I'm like, I'm not Republican. Like, I'm more libertarian.
You know, and they need to put better walls up between the freaking
Yeah.
religion and the state
Oh.
and stuff.
I don't see how it's fair that Muslims can have a prayer hour, but you can't have the Pledge of Allegiance.
What
Yeah.
If you're gonna let one group do something, you have to let the other group.
Well,
And I'm
yeah.
really sick of everyone blaming whites for everything because it is ridiculous. I hate
It's-
that anti-racism crap or the.
Well, you're being just as racist if you're...
Right, if you call a white person racist, then you are
People
racist.
don't seem to get that.
I was trying to find that there was a meme that I had that said something very similar to that, like
Yeah. My only thing is I hate how, and I guess maybe it's just because
I think
I am a biologist, I guess, and I have a degree in it, but I hate how our state runs our wildlife thing because
Well, our
they
state
let
is.
people that know nothing about it try to control stuff, and that's what I
It's-
don't like.
See, and it all comes down to politics again. It's what it is.
Right,
It's
it's
somebody's
money
brother
and-
or somebody's uncle that got the job. He
Exactly.
doesn't know shit about the wildlife.
Or
but
it's
he
somebody
does.
that's gonna pay them a lot of
Right.
money, like
Or
the
that's
like the
going
Bear
to-
Hunters Association.
Right. Or it's gonna be somebody that is with their narrative, like we want to kill bears this year. Okay, so you're a bear hunter, you're on board.
Exactly. That's
What?
Teddy flew
A what? Kitty? Where?
baby Teddy.
Where is she?
He's in the system.
Oh, well that's cool.
He did.
it's like leaving alcoholics to manage a wine cellar.
Yeah, well exactly.
You know.
I understand. Well, and that's the thing that bothered me so much about Hillary, and I'm so glad she didn't win though, because if you knew what was going
Papa
on
Pig,
behind the
Papa Pig.
scenes,
Yeah, you got
she took
Papa.
$140 million from Russia and sold 20% of our uranium.
See, I didn't know that.
She sold Russia
Oh, yeah.
uranium
Oh,
to Iran, our worst enemy,
Yeah.
to make a nuclear missile.
yeah.
That's treason.
Oh yeah, it is treason.
If you I don't know if you know anything about Q.
I've seen some of what you said about them.
If you actually follow it, it's unbelievable the stuff that he says. And
Yeah.
supposedly it's a group of 10 people inside the White House or in military intelligence. And they have all the data on, well, this is what he says. That's one of his things. And that's kind of what I agree with. That's what Q is all about.
Right.
It doesn't mean I'm a Republican or a Democrat. It means that I want my country back.
Well, yeah, that's what Gene is constantly saying.
That's a
That
Q drop right there. That's one of my favorite ones. People need to get
that's
on.
true. This is how we all do it.
And you know who starts it? The mainstream media, CNN
Right.
and everything. They
Right,
make you mad.
politics
They make-
versus politics,
Yeah.
and keeping everyone away from the real stuff that's going on.
1.6% of the people in the United States in 1860 owned slaves. 1.6% of the population, yet everyone is blamed for it.
Right.
There were more Irish slaves.
Gosh, they were so.
You know what they did to the Irish?
No one talks about
No,
the Irish.
you know why? Because the Irish just shut up and did their job and took it.
Yeah.
They didn't whine about it, and now look at them.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be Irish because of
Right?
that.
Like, pretty sure we had people directly from Ireland move
Oh,
here.
we had on my side of the family, we had
Look at
people directly
this.
from Scotland move here.
I've
Yeah,
been,
that's-
I've been
Yeah.
on the camera since
Yeah,
hour.
hour and 18 minutes, buddy.
You know how much intelligence they're collecting now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on the video since 16 minutes.
You know what they told me? They were in the bedroom jumping on the bed. They're like, Mom doesn't let us jump on the bed, but we don't listen. You know?
Like-
Oh my god, that was funny.
Did you eat your lunch?
He
Or your
found
breakfast?
you?
Did you eat your breakfast? But yeah, I got kicked off of Facebook. They totally just kicked me off. They said it was because I was spreading fake news. Because I was spreading Q stuff.
Yep, that's what they do.
But see, we've
Facebook
had...
police, Facebook jail,
Yeah.
all that stupid stuff.
But the liberals can get away with putting anything. Like, I have seen on Twitter numerous times black people saying, kill all whites, kill all
Yeah,
whites.
and that stuff is.
And they let it
you know
go,
how
but
much
if
weird
I-
stuff I've seen in my newsfeed that I have to kind of try to filter out.
I get so pissed.
Only
when I see
reason I'm
this.
on there is so I can look at reptile
Right.
auctions and I just want to do my thing
Like,
without.
I have a pretty good Twitter following. I have like 2,500 followers.
Well,
but
Twitter's not as
they're not
goofy
as
Facebook.
And Instagram, I like Instagram too because we use Instagram because Facebook
Terry got you that.
Facebook algorithms and stuff can't decipher memes. That's why we always meme. That's why we meme. We call it meme war.
Is that why?
Yes, that's why Q followers and stuff like that always meme and misspell words. They do it on purpose because
then it
they're
can't-
looking for.
That's actually pretty.
And they kicked me off Facebook because the last time because I was posting too much at a time, and I'm like, what?
Isn't that what Facebook's for? But those big pages can get away with posting every minute or two.
Oh yeah. Oh, you see Kim Kardashian posts every,
gross.
they can.
Yeah.
I don't understand why these people like this Alyssa Milano. She should just shut the fuck up because she's a movie star. I should listen to her.
I don't know who that is. But
Oh, she's really anti everything. She's like very vocal, and she's just Hollywood is just brainwashed people that are run by they're run by the Jews. The Jews are not as good as you think they are. Not all of them, but.
I don't know any Jews.
Well, they all run Hollywood and the media, so they control. Do you know that we send $22 billion in aid to Israel every year, but we can't get free health care? But Israel
Is
has
that
it.
why that I can't get my tooth fixed and I'm like in pain every day of my life?
But
right
we
now?
send $22 billion to Israel every year. Israel, their own country. They don't need us. They don't need us for anything.
No.
They have a better military than us. They have a better society than us. They have free health care. You have to join the military though from 18 to 19. You have to. But you know what that does to people? Yeah. And then you have a choice: go to school or stay in the military. But
Yeah. I want some free health care.